As is often the case, it all starts with a bloke, Mr. Caesar Augustus, counting his folk. And meanwhile, the big man is wanting stuff too. The use of the womb of a virgin. She's due at the end of December, with his heir apparent, so another man told her. That one was transparent. The evangelists spare us just what happens next, but the Holy Ghost visits and pays his respects, and Mary conceives, just like Gabe said she would. An immaculate conception, the first in their hood. So, heavily pregnant, she climbs on a donkey. They're skint and thus can't afford something more swanky. But Bethlehem's totally full to the brim, and Joseph forgot to book room at the inn. The maitre d' tells them he'll lend them a stable, and they're all like, OK, but please throw in a cradle. But the innkeeper doesn't have cots to spare either, and Jesus is en route. Mary can't take a breather. So, when he is born, in the manger he's laid, a move not approved by the Gina Ford Brigade, but it doesn't upset the new infant, at least. He's quiet in spite of the lowing of beasts. He's so well behaved, this freshly born male. But does Mary get props for her role in this tale? Not really. Her job's for the most done and dusted, and her place centre stage is thus readjusted. A supporting role now, just a tiny bit part. That's the thanks that she gets for giving JC his start. 2,000 years on, and, well, not much has changed. Christmas still makes young girls feel quite deranged. They obsess over Santa, 'cause he is the dude who brings all the gifts, so of course they conclude that the only way they'll get the stuff they've revered is to dazzle the man in the red with the beard. The message for teenage girls? Largely the same. You need male love or you're totally lame. The mistletoe screams at them, you must be kissed. Don't care if he starred in Gorillas in the Mist. Snog any young lad. Just do it for show. If you fail, it's simple. To a nunnery, go. A gal in her 20s and 30s still struggles. This season of joy causes all sorts of troubles. Should she spend Christmas Day with her boyfriend or not? Will his present be rubbish and prove that he's got not a clue what she likes? Will she have to manoeuvre a Boxing Day breakup because he gave her a hoover? And later on still, when you're 40 or 50, the battle becomes who can be the most thrifty. It started out cheap, a babe born in a shed, but now we remortgage our houses instead. We must give our families the full festive whack, or we'll celebrate Yule with a panic attack. Society tells us we should be it all, provider and carer and load-bearing wall, and, still looking gorgeous, our makeup in place, no remnants of gravy smeared on our face. We stress about what we put under the tree. Would Sam use a Kindle? Does Fiona like Glee? While we're wrapping the presents, sprinkling everything with glitter, the Samaritan's number is trending on Twitter. Meanwhile, the man had just one gift to buy, but when Christmas Eve came, he was still yet to try to think what he should get her. I know it's pathetic, but I'm rubbish with gifts. I swear it's genetic. On the day, his big role is to carve up the turkey. Just the thought of that huge knife makes him feel all perky. When the main course is done, we'll all coo and admire as he bravely pours brandy and sets a pudding on fire. 2 jobs full of glory. What a man, what a hero. The cameras click, he feels like Robert De Niro. And with that, it's all over, the Yuletide routine. And he slumps on the sofa in front of the Queen. Mary might have been first to find Christmas time tough, but she wasn't the last. We still sweat the small stuff. I can't deny, most of us do love providing. It gives us a buzz, like white wine and skydiving. But girls, still remember to care for yourselves. OK, those men, Santa, and all those darn elves, they're wonderful, sure, they deserve lots of credit. But we're damn cool too, and don't you forget it.